right, so today's video, I'm going to share with you guys how to make yogurt in the Instant Pot. So this is my third attempt on making yogurt in here. The first time that I did it, I set my Instant Pot on the yogurt setting, which is, it looks like this, and it was on the less button, and I let it sit for 8 hours, and it didn't work. It was runny, and I was kind of confused on why it wasn't working. I'll put a little clip like off to the side here, and I think I'm showing like how runny it is. So what I ended up doing is doing it again. I think I dumped it out. I don't remember. I think I dumped it out and did it all over. So then I pressed the yogurt button, and I ended up pressing the yogurt button again, and I got the normal and the 7 hours. So I went with that, and then it was kind of okay for that batch. The kids said that it tasted okay, but it still wasn't thick like I wanted it to be. So what I needed to do is press the yogurt button and press, okay, so I gotta do it one more time. Press the yogurt, let's see. And I needed to adjust the time until it went to 8 hours. So that is what you need to do if your Instant Pot isn't coming up to the right temp. You just got to play around with the buttons, but it's supposed to be on the normal and 8 hours, and then you should be fine. So that is just making it just at one time. So there is a step where you can put all your ingredients in, and you have to stop it when the thing goes off. So here is how that one goes. If you press the yogurt button and you go to, let's see, boil, you're gonna cook that down until it goes off. You're gonna take your container out, you're gonna let it cool, and then you're gonna add your like starter to it. And I don't have time to do that. I don't want to do that. I like the recipe where I just throw everything in, and after the 8 hours, everything is finished. So that is what I'm going to show you. So it's really, really easy. If you can get your Instant Pot to that setting, you don't need to do anything with the venting in the back with one of the, with this. You don't need to do anything with that because we're not going to put it at a high pressure or anything where we're going to build any pressure. We're just mainly using it for the heat and heating it up. So I have this brand of milk. It is the whole milk. It's the ultra filtered milk. This is the one that a lot of people suggest using. So I'm sure if you use regular whole milk, try that and see if it works for you. This is just what people suggest, and I think this is a half a gallon. And then you'll need a can of the sweetened condensed milk if you want it to be sweet. And then you need your plain Greek yogurt. If you can get a different kind of plain yogurt, you just need some of that as your starter. So what we're gonna do is pour all of our milk in there. We're gonna put 3 tablespoons of starter in and 1 whole can of sweetened condensed milk. my setting now is gonna count upward, and in the other times that you cook with the Inspat, I think it counts downward. So this is gonna go up to 8 hours, and then it'll let you know when it's done. So it just kind of kicked in right now, and I'm gonna let it cook until, what time is it right now? So it's 2 o'clock. So around 10 o'clock tonight, 10 o'clock tonight, and I will put it in jars and we'll put it in the fridge.
I don't think that I'm being that selfish right now. You said yourself you'd be breaking every vow. I can understand you're tired of this town, and I'm not saying that we have to settle down now. Just remember this: we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there, made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Stardust, stardust. Ooh, yeah. I'm the lazy one.
So it is the next morning, and I was able to pack these up. So I put them in pint jars, put them in 4 pint jars. And I had a little left over in the bottom of the Inspat, and I just gave that to one of the kids. And then one of these, I think it was like 2 of the kids, ate out of here. So I actually can make 2 batches. They just say that you should make 1 batch at a time. I'm not sure. So maybe next time I'll try 2 batches in there and see if I can do it right away, because waiting 8 hours kind of takes a long time just to get 1 batch. It turned out better this time compared to the first time, now that I know how to set the Instapot the right way. But you can put these in quarts if you want to. I just did it in pints. It's easier for the kids to just grab one if they want one. You can actually add anything to this. So some of the kids will add granola or sprinkles or whatever to this. Another thing that you can do that I saw on one of the recipes is when you pour everything in there, even your sweetened condensed milk, you can add a bag of dehydrated fruit in there, and you'll just end up with fruit in your yogurt. So you could try that also. I never did that yet. Maybe another time. But for right now, this is just what we're gonna do. And another thing is, if you don't want the condensed milk in there, it's not gonna change the recipe. So you can just do the milk and the starter, and it'll be more of just a regular plain yogurt. If you want it to be, one of the kids asked something about if you could do Greek yogurt, and I think if you cook it longer, it'll just be more sour, I guess. So that's up to you. You kind of got to play around with it and see how you guys like it. This is okay. We could also use vanilla instead of the condensed milk. But that's totally up to you guys if you just want to experiment and stuff with it. If you guys have any questions on today's recipe with the yogurt, just leave them in the comments down below. Otherwise, hopefully you guys like today's video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.